Hey there, it's Adam back again for another typing test slash tutorial. I waited a couple days, so it's Wednesday, and I'm back on the 7.5 now instead of on whatever I was, 0.33 or something, or 0.833. So I've been practicing for 7.5 hours. Today I'll practice for another 5 minutes. What we're going to look at here is, let me move this over here. Last week I had gone down significantly, and on both, on Qwerty, and I'd gone up significantly on Dvorak, which was good. Bad on the Qwerty, and I was thinking about the Qwerty. I'm not typing near as much. I haven't had, since COVID-19, I haven't had as many notes to write or anything. I'm wondering if that also affected. But we'll see how I do today. I've started typing a little bit more as well. So anyway, I have been sort of languishing here in the 13 range on this last lesson. You can see I haven't improved significantly over the last week or so, or two even. I think a lot of that has been due to my schedule not being regular, my sleep schedule not being regular, and I'm cracking back into a more forcing myself back into a more regular schedule, and I think I'll see this improve as my concentration in my lessons improves. We're going to see today if we can get this typing speed up over this 20-25 mark, maybe even. Probably if we can just match the 20, whatever we got last, 20.8 last time, I'll be pretty happy. So let's see. What we're going to do is we're going to do a 1-minute Qwerty test without punctuation. Then we're going to do a 1-minute Dvorak test, and then we're going to do 4 minutes of typing on lesson 3, which right here. And you can see in the numbers, I've just been stuck in 12 to 13. I want to break into the 14s today and then just pass this test in the next couple weeks, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to minimize that, pop over to our Qwerty speed test, and we'll take that right now. Somebody had asked me if I can show my fingers typing, and I'm going to see if I can get that in the next couple weeks here. I think I'll be able to put a mirror here or a second camera, or upload an app where you can see my finger strokes, but you can kind of see me going along anyway. So here we go, Qwerty for 1 minute. Ugh. Anything this morning. That's crazy, and that's like way worse. Is typing what I see is all I practice with Dvorak. And I was starting to notice this last week when it went down. This looks dismal today. Is that typing, transcribing something is way harder now because I've been just only practicing Dvorak, and everything else I do in life is with Qwerty. And with Qwerty, I think it comes from my head. Like my notes, they come from my head mostly. I transcribe maybe a sentence or a paragraph, and then the rest is all just from my head. When I type for blogs, for books, for content, it's all from my head. So when I type from my head to the screen, Qwerty comes out automatically. But when I'm like looking at words there, Dvorak is starting to mess with my head, and I hope that doesn't last, but you can see it. So we're gonna just 33 words per minute is dismal, considering I usually type in the 50s to 60 range. 33 words per minute is painful, and then you can see I was fumbling there, hitting some of the other keys there. 20, 22, what was it, 32 words per minute. That's dismal. 33 words per minute. Okay, so three. Way lower than my norm. But again, I'm not typing as much in Qwerty, and transcribing seems like Dvorak. Like I'm looking for the C. I'm actually finally learning the Dvorak keyboard, and I'm hitting the wrong letters, and I'm looking for letters in the wrong place. So kind of how I used to feel with Dvorak is how I feel a little bit with Qwerty when I'm transcribing though. The other typing I feel is probably not quite as fast just because I haven't really typed in the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's kind of bizarre how quickly you lose that edge. So let's pop over and do this test again. We'll just refresh that page and we'll pull it up in Qwerty. Just in case I need some punctuation, I'm going to pull that keyboard up there. Now I've already set up my thing, so I just hit Windows space and I'll click into Dvorak. Down here you'll see DV English instead of Qwerty. And we'll do 1 minute test here. I'm always worse on this test too after typing Qwerty. My brain's like, what are you doing to me? But let's see how we do. I don't know where that G is. W. You're gonna kill me with W today. The time of today gets over, I'll have WJ, UST, FU, no U, WE, IG, wow, too many W's. 15 words per minute instead of that 20. Whoa. So horrible all around. All right, 73 CPMs. 73 CPMs is 14.6 words per minute. And I've gone down a little bit on that one too. I don't like that trend on the Qwerty. That looks pretty dismal. Anyway, I'm not too discouraged with that, again, given the recent state of things. Sometimes you got to mess things up before they get better. Happens with pretty much anything when you're trying to relearn, anything from basketball jump shots to cleaning a room. It gets messier before it gets cleaned. And my Qwerty is really messy right now, and my Dvorak is really messy right now. I feel kind of stuck, but let's see if I can break a record on this lesson over here. So here's what I've been practicing. Added in the letters P, F, C, R, L, K, M, and V a few weeks ago, and now those letters are all messing with my Qwerty. Darn W and J killed me. All right, here we go. Trying to break 13 into the 14s on this lesson. So wish me luck. tried to just make fewer mistakes the last little bit, and that's been speeding me up. Still doesn't feel automatic. I definitely know where all these letters are now. I just don't get automatic. It's still very mechanical. I think it's going to be a good day because I'm making very few mistakes. Totally touch typing now. I've been really struggling with L, especially at the ends of words, which in this program you have to retype the whole word if you mess it up. You can't just backspace one letter. The QWERTY P I put in there. So if you end with a bad L, you end up having to retype the whole word. And then the other thing I don't like about this program is that it does words per minute, not characters per minute. So if it gives you a long K R. QWERTY F and L there. If you do a long word, you're sunk. Usually they average out, but see, I'm not making as many mistakes, but it's still like one letter at a time. I don't get groups of letters. A couple days ago, I got the word anti-disestablishment Terryism or something, which was ridiculous. Oh, you know what? I didn't even start the timer. Dang it. That's just going to screw everything up. And I don't have a timer on my back and see if I can see on the video. That's so bad. I screwed that up last time too, I think. And so I don't know how long I've been at this. I wish you guys could tell me. D. And I'm just going to write this word and we're going to call it. Okay. I'll check back on the video. I'll be able to see the timer and calculate out that time. Stinking at my stopwatch over here, and I didn't touch it. Scatterbrained. So anyway, takeaways this week. I'm definitely typing away those letters. The F and the L, occasionally some of the other letters, I'm still QWERTY messing up when I'm in Dvorak. And when I'm in QWERTY, I'm just second guessing myself instead of just typing now. I've gotten into the habit of like really thinking where the letters are, and now my brain's like, wait, which keyboard layout are you using? Anyway, that's I'm going to put 48 in here, and equals 48 divided by something, and I'll come put that in later. And 48 out of 100 in some number of minutes. Okay. Well, that's exciting. I will see you next week when hopefully my Dvorak and Qwerty both go up. Fingers feel stiff this morning too. Everything just feels slow. I also got up early, so I'm going to turning over new leaves and getting into work on time. And I'll see you next time.